Hello, and welcome to A Place to Call Home. It's our weekly series where we talk about everything. I'm Portia Evans. My very special guest live in studio with me today is Mr. Tony Calsoloau.
That's correct.
Calsoloau, and he's from Paragon Casino. We are here to talk about the basic spa experience.
That's right.
And you never know what this show's going to be about, so I'm glad to have you here. I'm especially glad to have you here because I've really never visited a spa.
I can't believe it.
I just haven't had time. I'm a hot tub baby. And I don't know, I never take the time to do it. So you're going to enlighten us and my audience about what this is all about. And I guess my first question is, after you relax me and coddle me, some of the benefits of going to a spa.
Okay. Well, I'd love to tell you. I'm so excited to be here.
I want to know first, wait.
Yes.
I want to know about Tony and your experience with this spa thing.
Okay. Well, I started off in upstate New York. I ran my own salon for 20 years. And then I moved to California without a job. And I got a job at one of the most amazing spas in the country.
But now you're here in Louisiana.
And now California brought me here to Louisiana, yes, to work at Paragon Casino at our beautiful spa called Spa La Vie.
Spa La Vie.
Yes, and it truly is. It's pretty. We are really fortunate to have a facility of this caliber here. Believe me, I've worked in areas that there are one in every block, in some very high-end, beautiful resort areas, and ours is right up there.
Really?
So we're really lucky to have it right here in our area, and I'm so excited to be here and share this experience with you. The challenge I guess we have is you asked me some questions, some really basic questions, and they were good, and they're why we're here today. People really are still in the dark about what a spa experience involves.
And I know that there are a lot of spa places here locally.
Yes.
In the area and all over the state of Louisiana.
Yes.
I connected with you through my good friend, Mr. Lonnie Bridges, and he said, Portia, Spa La Vie is one of the best in the state.
That's right.
So I wanted to have you here to find out just what the experience is like. I did ask some basic questions. Do I have to go somewhere and get naked in front of strangers? You know, that was the first question that came to my mind. I told my coworkers, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, and that's a good question. That's one of the first things people ask. And the whole idea is we want you to be comfortable.
Okay.
Not only comfortable, we want you to be luxuriously comfortable. We want you to have a great time. That's what
Okay.
it's all about.
As a newcomer,
Yes, ma'am.
what would be the first thing you'd suggest?
The very first thing I suggest is plan plenty of time.
Okay.
You're ruining the whole idea of it.
I can't
as you
rush
said,
it.
I'm too busy. I haven't been. You said to me earlier, I don't have the time. I use my hot tub, which is great. Hot tubs are great. I miss mine. Trust me. But sometimes people get there a few minutes before, quick change their clothes into their robe, and quick sit and wait for the massage to start, and then they're off to. Don't do that. And if that's the only time you have, great.
Okay.
But really try to make it as long of an experience as possible.
Okay.
We include everything. We treat you to some wine while you're there.
And you brought me a bottle of
I
wine.
did. We have a really great special this month. I'm really excited about it because I thought of it. I just happened upon this wine that is called Relax Wine. So it's not even one that I didn't have this printed on there. And it's a wonderful company and it's a great wine. But we wanted to give something special along with our gift cards. So like you, if you wouldn't know where to start. What the heck do I get from my spouse? What the heck do I get from my coworker? So all you could possibly just get is a gift card. And we just took the liberty of attaching that card to a bottle of wine.
Good.
So that's your gift wrap, is the bottle of wine. So you and your friend could share it when you give it, or they could share it with you when they get their treatment. So there's something for everybody. We are very fortunate to have an amazing facility. It's thousands of square feet. We have 10 or 11 treatment rooms, 2 facial rooms. We use a high-grade medical facial line, so it's very effective. We have a full-service salon, and we do both we do ethnic hair and we do Caucasian hair. Very excited about that aspect. I worked in a salon that didn't do ethnic hair and always wished that
Wow.
I had more experience with it. So very excited to have that. I saw my first extension sewn in the other day, and I was mesmerized and I had a great time. But a spa experience is a fun experience. Come with groups. We have group things that we offer.
I even read you do wedding parties.
Oh, absolutely, yes. People love to treat their maids of honor
Right.
or their best men, because spas aren't for just women. In fact, men love to get pedicures, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So you can treat your best man and your bridesmaids to a spa or facial, so they look bright and wonderful for your wedding. You could do that the day before.
Right.
And then the next day is the wedding, and it's time to get your hair done and makeup. We have an amazing line of makeup. We have very talented makeup artists, and we full service salon.
And anytime, you say the word relax, that's a benefit in itself.
It sure is.
Especially for me. I know a lot of times people just don't take the time, like me,
Right.
to sit down and really let go
That's right.
and relax.
Right.
And that's very important.
Yes. And, your first time at the spa might not be your most relaxing because you just don't know what to expect.
Right.
And that's really why I'm so excited to be here, because I really hope that I can make people feel comfortable. Just come and enjoy. We're there to serve you and treat you like a king. Oftentimes we go on vacations that are maybe a little more expensive than we would normally spend. You go on that cruise once every 5 years. You might go to Italy. You saved up special for that. And this is an opportunity for you to treat yourself to a special treatment where we treat you like a king or a queen.
I do understand that for some, once you go once, it's addictive.
Oh, it sure is. Yeah, I would say the biggest kind of surprise that people get is, as we mentioned with men, is once a man's gotten a pedicure, they're there all the time.
Yeah.
It's their favorite thing to do.
Really?
Absolutely. And they also like getting facials. And not necessarily for the benefit to their skin, which of course you can't stress that more highly enough, but they love the relaxation part of it.
Personally, how often do you get a spa treatment?
I personally, I don't get them enough, like we all, I would love to get one about once a month. I'm fortunate enough when I do interviews that I get to interview the new therapists. And being that I've only been at the Spa La Vie for 3 months,
Okay.
one of my first jobs is to meet with everybody, have them give me a treatment, so I get to know what their treatments are like. What their
Wonderful.
techniques are.
And there are different types.
Oh,
different
goodness.
Types, and you told me something before the show. You said anything that somebody puts on their skin,
Yes, ma'am.
they should be able to eat.
That's right. There are a few exceptions to that, but most of the time, if you can't eat it, you don't want it on your skin,
Really?
because it's going to go through your skin anyway.
Do you do exfoliations?
Oh,
stuff
we
like
sure
that?
do. There's everything from body exfoliations and there's facial exfoliations. Facials always start with a cleansing, and then there's an exfoliation or a scrub, deep cleansing, we call it.
Why can't I just go to my regular salon and do this? What's different about you?
Well, I'll tell you what's different, but the thing I want to make sure everyone knows is that if we're not the spot for you, if we're a little too far for you, I'd much rather go somewhere closer by and get familiar with what that spa experience is.
Okay.
And it might be a little bit more in your price range. Spas vary in price. Why we are so special is because we have so many, such a large facility. And not large, like intimidating large, but it's pretty thorough. We've got separate men and women's locker rooms, which include, you would be issued a robe and sandals. And we have whirlpool, your favorite thing, dry sauna, and steam rooms. So you can spend your time there. We also have joint relaxation areas. So if you went with a friend or a partner, you could meet with them in that relaxation area. We have lovely teas and some nice organic snacks. And so you could spend time there. That's kind of going back to that part where I said stretch it out. When I go to a spa, for a spa experience, I might schedule 2 treatments, but I spread them out by 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how long?
Yeah, I mean, like we said, it's more important that you get in there. We have a day use as well. So for the chickens like you that are just, I'm not sure about this whole thing, I'd love to have
I'm
you just
not
come.
chicken, I just haven't ever done it.
Yeah, well, you know what, that's what the show is about.
But
The
I
show is
need to
about
be
getting people in the
rejuvenated,
door.
and I am glad you are here,
Oh,
Tony.
so am I.
Because you are making me want to come. And it's not a very far trip,
It's not.
Marksville, Louisiana. And you can visit Spa La Vie.
Mhm, yes, ma'am.
And I'll get welcomed in.
You
and-
will. Yes, you can call ahead, make a reservation.
Okay.
That way, we're sure to give you the treatments that you, after determining what are the best treatments for you. Then we would
Do you have a
schedule
lot
that
of
for you.
professionals there?
Oh, goodness, everybody's professional. The skincare experts, we have people that have done massage for years. We have people that, even our attendants that take you around the spa have been there for years and have experience that way. And the people that answer the phone should know our treatments inside and out so they can guide you toward the right one. But, you know, the most important thing too is people that might be a little nervous need to speak up a little bit and say, hey, I've never had a massage before. So I'm a little uncomfortable, or I'm afraid you might hurt me, or I have
Yeah.
I have a problem with my neck. We need to know that. Because
Okay.
we might need to ignore, go work around that area. One of the first things we have you do is fill out a questionnaire.
Okay.
That explains, gives us any ideas of medications you might be on, and also any physical issues you may have, because we don't ever want to put you at risk of being hurt. Now, 99.9% of the time, everything we do is all about relaxation. We can't treat. We're not physical therapists, and I know all the doctors and physical therapists out there are going to be thrilled to hear me say that. We don't pretend to treat medical conditions.
Good.
We're not licensed to do that, and it's not our place to do that.
I'm reading about the different types of massages. Tell me about this fire and ice.
Well, fire and ice is really wonderful. It's a blend of cold and hot. So we use hot stones and cold stones. And now that's something that is a relatively new thing. Not the combination but stones in general, use of stones for massage, maybe the last 20 years, 15, 20 years.
And what are the benefits of those?
Well, the thing is, it's great. It sounds like, why would I want to rub a rock on my body?
Right.
And they're river rocks. They're very smooth, very, very smooth. And once there's oil applied to them, or you use those to apply the oil, they're heated, and they stay hot for quite a long time. So it's like having a heating pad that's moving across your body. So it hits the oil, heats up that oil, and you get deep, deep, deep. So that when people want deep work, and I always have this muscle cramp that just makes it me crazy. Whenever I can't turn my head when I go to drive. Air conditioning aggravates it, and when I sit at the desk too long. Rather than me having to spend a lot of time manipulating muscle, I can use the heat of that stone. I can activate more blood circulation, which we were saying earlier is how important that is. And that's part of the detoxification process. What happens in our muscles is toxins collect, and that's why you say it really hurts right there. That's because you're collecting toxins that need to be taken out. There's a massage called a lymphatic massage. We don't do that in our spa, but a lymphatic massage is just for that. Lymph is the thing that goes and attacks toxins, but it doesn't have a delivery system. So by issuing the lymph that's connected already to the toxin and helping it to leave the body is what a lymphatic massage does, and that's what all massage does.
You also do wonderful mud wraps.
Yes, we have mud treatments as well. Yes, we have one that's actually an add-on that you can do toward any massage that we do. And we have several kinds of muds that we use. So there again, that's about detoxification.
And why would I want to put mud?
Well, you know, first
On
of
my
all, it's
body?
been purified.
Okay.
So it's not like one would think of as dirt. And there are muds that come from all over the world.
Really?
Yes, people have been to Israel, to the Dead Sea, and they save the mud. It's very much a tradition there. And they will take the mud and they will bring it home with them. I've worked at spas where people have begged me to take our mud home or have it shipped to them so that they can detoxify with our special muds. So muds have a drawing property.
I
You
like
get a bee
anything
sting, you put
healthy.
it.
The country's moving toward this, healthy era,
That's right.
so.
Yeah, we're a little behind we're a little behind the times here. Ancient Chinese medicine wasn't so silly. And I remember growing up as a kid, my mom used to say, "Oh, my grandmother used to always do this."
Oh, God.
Right? Did you have remedies right from your grandma? And now,
She
come to
was the
find
best.
out, it was true.
She was the best. My grandmother was a midwife.
Yeah.
And she delivered almost every baby in the neighborhood.
Wow.
And she had a remedy for everything.
Yeah.
I remember asking the question as a little girl, grandmother, how come we can't get real medicine at the drugstore?
Yes.
And some of those things I remember, and they truly were
That's right.
beneficial. So anything healthy
Sure.
and anything natural, I love.
That's right. It's been there forever. I mean, that's all we had. Now we even some of the medicines we use now, they actually started from they get things from bee pollen. A lot of our
Right.
skincare is from bee pollen, things like that, and then they synthetically mimic it. But it all starts out with nature, and we spas have definitely turned toward more of a natural approach to wellness in general. No more artificial preservatives, getting away from that. Sodium lauryl sulfate, the thing that's in your shampoo, has been linked to causing cancer. So spas are on the forefront of that kind of movement where we're looking at what's in our products, making sure that the quality of what's in our products is sound and pure, and that we're using only the best on you.
And if you're just joining us, we're speaking with Tony Calsoloau. Did I get it right?
Calsoloau, close enough.
Calsoloau. And we're talking about the benefits of spa, especially Spa La Vie, Paragon Casino in Marksville, Louisiana.
That's the place.
And there's all kinds of things. I want to know about this Moroccan ritual.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Okay.
It was the first treatment I had when I started at the spa here. The reason why I like it, it's a lot like I've done massage for about 12 years myself. And it's if you said, Tony, just do your favorite massage on me, it would be very similar to this.
Really?
Yes, because it incorporates the hot rocks, the hot stones. It's a dry brush exfoliation. It starts with that. So dry brush. Sounds okay, big deal, a brush, right? And it's just soft, it's natural bristles. But what that does is it gets rid of the dead skin. It's always about exfoliation. That's very important, especially with facials. So we brush off that dead skin, but that also stimulates blood flow and starts getting those toxins moving around. And then we apply our beautiful Moroccan oil, which is absolutely one of the best oils I've ever worked with, and I've worked with a lot of them. And we use that and the combination of the hot stones.
Do people often come in and like their favorite therapist?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
We have people that have requested often.
Okay.
And we have people that like to try different people because everyone's technique is slightly different. We'll try to keep a goal of a spa is to keep your treatments consistent. I know I'll get this, and this, but there's still a delivery that's unique to each therapist.
And do you have special packages?
We
as
sure
well?
do.
Okay.
We've got some where you can come and stay at the hotel and get spa treatments along with your stay at the hotel and time in the golf course. And we also have packages just at the spa, so that would be a full day. In fact, I brought a little gift certificate for you that I can't wait. I'm so excited
What?
to hear that you have never been. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm also excited that I'm going to be the first one to give you a real true spa experience.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and it'll include facial, manicure, pedicure,
Wonderful.
and a massage.
Oh.
And so that would be one of our packages that we offer. So it's if for that person that, geez, I haven't had any of it. I don't know where to begin. Well,
Right.
we take care of that for you. We take the
And
work
if I
out of
don't
it
want
for you.
to, I don't have to get naked.
You don't have to get naked. Nobody has to get naked.
Oh, that was so funny to my coworkers. They were saying, "Yeah, you got to get naked, Miss Portia."
No, like we said in the beginning, it's all about you feeling relaxed and comfortable. So we don't want to do anything that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. One of the first things you learn in massage school is what we call draping, proper draping.
Really?
It's pretty amazing how we can fold that towel in special shapes and do it in a couple of seconds. And it's so secure and so articulate the way it's done that you realize that, hey, this guy knows what they're doing. And I'm safe. And all of a sudden now you can really start to relax.
Okay.
And it starts with your breathing. It starts with your breathing and just getting that breathing to get your whole body to relax.
Anything organic, natural nowadays, like I said, I love.
That's what it's all about.
You know, I truly am exploring, experiencing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I think that there's a movement to do that. It reduces a lot of my stress.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps my weight down.
That's right.
You know, and I have to continue to do that. I
Yes.
think.
Well, yeah, this is all part of health and wellness. As we
Right.
said, health and wellness is a biggie. It's the part of what's taking over our country, and in a good way. And it's not really just about, it should be part of your regimen. Some people go to the gym all the time. Some people go to restaurants and eat good food or cook at home and grow their own herbs. And this is kind of a combination of all of that. You can get good food at a spa. You can get good treatments from things that were grown organically and purely extracted. So it's really about a really pure experience. I mean, I still want everybody to know, it sounds like a little kind of complicated, but it really is so simple. It's really about just getting rubbed down.
The simple part is something you've said over and over today, and that's eliminating toxins
Right.
in your body.
Mhm.
You know, and I truly believe in that.
Yep.
And to eliminate those toxins in your body is really, really important. I see here you do a cranial massage.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's for the head.
Yes.
There's time for men.
Oh, men. Yes, men. Come
Men
men.
can get their facials and their sports massage and their gentleman's pedicure, gentleman's haircut, and
Yes, our
all
full service
kinds
salon.
of
Yes.
things.
Yep.
And if you have limited time, they'll accommodate you. Spa
Yes, we have many treatments
packages,
as well.
Spa cuisine, I'm very interested in. So you provide healthy food?
Yes, we do.
While I'm
Yes, ma'am. Well,
Spy?
like if we start off with the first step we said was plan on plenty of time, don't be in a hurry, and spread out your time in between treatments so that you can have time just to relax. And don't we relax and we have a nice little meal, and we have an area adjacent to the spa. It's just off of our indoor pool area. That it's one of my favorite parts of the whole resort, second to the spa, of course. But it's lovely. It's outside, and we have lounge chairs set up there, so you can go out there with your friends, have some tea, sweet tea if you want it, or some nice. We can order some food for you from our restaurant, one of our restaurants, and just relax and sip on that wine. And come back and get the second half of your spa treatment.
say, hey, Tony, I had a great time. Salon services available as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And they do everybody. So, I mean, I've learned a lot, especially since I've never been. But you do need to make an appointment and a reservation, just because.
No, you can. I mean, we recommend it so that we can accommodate your schedule.
Okay.
But if you just walk in, there's almost always somebody available, especially at a resort spa. We try to keep an extra hand,
Okay.
person on hand, so we always can accommodate that walk-in guest. So, yeah, don't let that hold you back. If you're in Marksville and you just thought about this show, please come on out. Give us a call. Just come and get a tour. We do free tours. We have free day passes sometimes. Normally we charge for that, but we can accommodate someone's visit to come. Just if you've never experienced it and you don't know what to do and you don't know if you want a massage, come and see me. We will definitely take care of you for that day.
Well, Tony, we certainly have learned a lot, and we certainly want to thank you for making the trip and teaching us all about this experience. It's all about relaxing, revigorating your body, eliminating toxins, and just living healthy.
That's right.
Just living healthy. So we certainly want to thank you for coming on to be with us, and we look forward to the experience, and I'll come back on this show and have you here so I can talk about it again.
All righty. Sounds good to me. I look forward to it.
You tell everybody down there hello, and look forward to Portia Evans and a visit.
Yes, we'll make your appointment today.
Thank you so.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. That's going to wrap it up for us today, and we'll be back again next week with another topic and somebody else. In the meantime, you be blessed, and bye-bye.